welcome to a Doctor Who action figure review. In today's review I am looking at the Time of the Doctor figure, the new exclusive to Forbidden Planet and Underground Toys, which arrived on my doorstep today, basically, turned up in the post today. I was quite surprised to see this figure turn up actually, but having it in hand, it's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, with it, I'm not really keen on doing action figure reviews, but with this one being so special, I decided maybe to look at it in detail and just give it a go on what I think about the figure as a whole. So yeah, this is just a quick review of the Time of the Doctor set. The set is just one figure, but it's more of two figures really, or three figures really, because it's a post-regenerative figure of the 11th Doctor, but you can also interchange his head to replicate the regeneration scene in the end of Time of the Doctor, but not only that, you can also interchange the head around to make him look like the older persona that the Doctor was in the Town of Christmas. So yeah, this is a brand new variant of the 11th Doctor, which we've never seen before, at least in the 5-inch range. So yeah, I was really keen on getting this figure based on the fact that it is a new variant, and it's a version of the 11th Doctor which is quite absent in my collection. So yeah, I'm quickly going to start off this review by taking a look at the packaging. So this is the packaging for the figure. A bit smaller than I thought it would be, but anyway, the figure is packaged in a window box featuring the usual Doctor Who design that we get on most figures. The Doctor Who logo, 5+, it says here, and it says here includes 11th Doctor in purple frock coat with aged and 12th Doctor swappable heads, and also on the box it says plus walking cane and handles accessories. Over here you've got the logo of the 11th Doctor and a picture of Matt Smith. It says here 11th Doctor 2010 to 2013. Then over here it tells you what the set is, Time of the Doctor Collector's Set. Then over here you've got the BBC logo, warning, and just a little warning sign, just contains small parts, not for children under 3 years old, because they might choke on it and die. Then over here you've got the Underground Toys logo and the Underground Toys website link. On this side of the box you've got a picture of the 11th Doctor aged. It says here includes aged Doctor head. And then on the back of the box you've got a little info on the Time of the Doctor and pictures, and a picture from the episode and a picture of the 11th Doctor holding the Handles head, and all the necessary details and information at the back. Yeah, that's just Handles. So taking a look at the inside of the box, well, this is where it starts to get a little bit interesting. So over here on this side you've got a little bit of information about the 11th Doctor, and over here you've got some information about the Capaldi Doctor. And then if I just open up the box very quickly, so I can show you the inside of it. Bear with me. Yeah, if you look at this little cardboard background, it's meant to replicate the 11th Doctor's TARDIS from Series 7. So it's all really good. It's all really good stuff. Very nicely packaged, and very inclusive in the packaging. I think the design of the box is simple but clever, and just does a really nice job together, and is informative for the facts it has. So yeah, very nice packaging indeed. Like the fact that it's like the TARDIS, and yeah, just it goes over with the contents and all the other stuff. So now onto the actual figure itself. Now this, as I said earlier, this is a brand new variant, never seen it before in the 5-inch range. This is, well, as we all know, this is Matt's costume from the second half of Series 7, The Day of the Doctor and The Time of the Doctor. Having the two figures in hand, it's quite a progression to go from that to that, but in retrospect, having the figures in hand, I do prefer this costume much better than that one. Not that this one's bad, but I just think the way this one is constructed, it's a lot better and a lot more cleaner and a bit more neat. Looking at the likenesses, which one do I think looks a bit more like Matt Smith? Probably that one, because the eyeline on that one, the eyeline on this one here, I don't know if it's in focus yet. Oh, here it is. Yeah, the eyeline on that one is a bit weird. Looks like he's seen a ghost. But no. It's, having both figures in hand, it's still quite good. So anyway, I'm going to quickly go into the articulation of this figure. So, it has ball jointed shoulders, which go right around. Although mine is quite stiff. Arms can bend and do a 360-degree swivel. Hands can do a 360-degree swivel. Coat opens up like that. The waist can do a 360, although mine's quite stiff. Legs can move up and down, do a 360-degree swivel, and bend as well. So you can do the hokey cokey and all that other stuff. So he's very articulate. So the figure's very articulate, and you can have him do the hokey pokey or all the other stuff. So yeah, quite good articulation. Quite good articulation. Very articulate figure. Very articulate and very poseable figure. So you can just, I could pose him in this position, going like that, and it works really well. So going into the detailing of this figure, if I come in. So I don't know if you can see it properly in the light. Oh, here we go. Yeah, the detailing on this figure is really nice, especially on the bow tie. It's a bit out of focus on the camera, a bit blurry. Probably come into focus in a second. Looking at the detailing on the bow tie in particular, I really like the creasings and the polka dots on there. The shirt is very neat, the paint job on the shirt is very neat. The waistcoat is very well constructed, very well painted in a matte black, with the gold chain as well. The frock coat has got very nice detailing on it as well, to make it look like the actual material of the coat seen on screen. So that's really good. And the shoes as well. I've got little a brown, but got nice little washes of blue in them as well. Not that I've been concentrating on Matt Smith's feet. I can't really tell if they're the right colour, and if they're meant to be like that or not. I don't know if they're meant to be brown, like I don't know if they're meant to be brown, but or black, like the other boots he had. But I can't really recall there being any blue on the shoes. Probably have to watch Time of the Doctor and concentrate on Matt Smith's feet in order to know. But yeah, lightness. Oh yeah, and the head can move as well. Forgot to mention that one. I was going on about articulation. I forgot to mention the head can move. So yeah, likeness wise, yeah, you can tell it's meant to be Matt Smith. And it's got there's nice detailing and curves and folds in the hair, some nice indentations. makes it all the more authentic, and the paint job is quite neat as well. So yeah, that's basic. That's your basic. Matt Smith 11th Doctor persona. Now is the fun part where I get to pull this figure apart and actually go through all the different aspects of it. So I'll very quickly go through the interchanging to young Matt to old Matt before I go on to Capaldi, because Capaldi is a bit more tricky to fiddle about with because you've got to change the waistcoat and everything. So the cane, and yep, stick it in like that, and there we go. Ta-da! Old Matt is born. Looking on the detailing on old Matt, if the camera wants to go into focus here. There we go. The detailing on old Matt is fantastic. Yeah, just makes the figure all the more authentic, really. I like the whiteness wash in the hair and all the different, you know, curvings and scratchings in the sculpt. Has glass. He has glasses. They aren't removable because that'd be far too fiddly. Yeah, the detailing on the face is really good indeed. A lot better than I thought. Looks a lot better than prototype pictures. Having it in hand, it's a lot better. Yeah, authentic. Authentic. Nice creasings and folds in the face to make it replicate. That the Doctor really has aged throughout the time he's been in the town. His cane is good as well. His walking stick. Just a nice little accessory to have, made of a thick plastic, not like the first Doctor walking stick, which is a bit more flexible. This is a lot harder and a lot more firmer, and actually, unlike the William Hartnell figure, actually gives Matt the figure here, gives it a really firm grip. So yeah, it does. That's quite good indeed. Now looking at the third and final main instalment of this figure, and probably the main reason why I bought this set is to get a version of the 12th Doctor. It's played by Peter Capaldi. So yes, this is my main reason for wanting to buy this figure, because even though we do have a version of the 12th Doctor existing as a figure, I personally refuse to purchase the 3.75 inch range, because I have taken the liberty of buying all the 5-inch range figures, so it wouldn't make a lot of sense just to go and collect the 3.75 inch range again. But anyway, hopefully we'll end up seeing a proper 12th Doctor figure at 5 inch, but for now this will have to do, and it will suffice me for the moment. So yeah, it does look like Peter Capaldi in some aspects. In hand, it probably looks a lot better than it does on camera, because, you know, in this, I mean, looking through the lens on the camera, yeah, it does look quite a bit different. But you know, you got nice markings and bits of white in the hair, which are a nice little highlight. In general, I do find the facial expression that he's pulling quite odd, but you know, that's Capaldi for you. He's a very strange man. I'm sure he's lovely. I'm sure he's lovely in real life, but yeah, I've always looked upon him as being quite strange. So this is the different shirt, which is interchangeable. it's a simple pop and swap, but it's a bit of a bugger to get it in. But once it's in, it looks great. So anyway, it's no different to the other one, apart from the fact that it doesn't have the bow tie. Still the same paint job, still the same colours, more or less identical to the bow tied version. But yeah, it's just a nice interchange thing, because we very easily could have done without the interchangeable shirt. But no, I like the fact that they did keep it in. So yeah, it's really nice to have a version of the 12th Doctor as a figure, and it's a 5-inch figure. And yeah, I do hope that we end up getting a proper Peter Capaldi figure in the future. So that's really it with the figure. Very quickly going to talk about the accessories before I wrap up this review. I'm going to start off with the handles, Cyberman head, which has got really nice scratchings and indentations to make it look old and battered and rusted, and the cables are a bit, and of course the cables as well, which are really nicely detailed and designed. The back of the head. Not that I'm going to find any use for this in an action figure adventure in the future, but yep. And I'm pretty sure it's fairly accessible for the Doctor to hold as well. As I mentioned before, the Doctor's stick, which is really good, and of course the interchangeable shirt with the bow tie, etc. So that's basically it for this figure. For £30 for one figure, yeah, it is a lot of money, but you do sort of tend to get your money's worth with it in the end, because you're not really just getting one figure, you're getting 3 figures in one, because you're getting the 11th Doctor, you're getting the older version of the 11th Doctor, and of course you're getting the regenerative 12th Doctor. And of course you get the nice little accessories, and you get 2 nice accessories to go with it. So overall, this is a very, very good figure. Highly recommend that you buy it. It's $29.99 on Forbidden Planet International, but you better hurry, because they're going fast, and once they're gone, they're gone. So yeah, if you want it, make sure you have the money to pay for it, obviously. But yeah, if you want to get it, don't hold back. Highly recommend that you get it while stocks last, because like the War Doctor figure, that will just be gone, and you wouldn't be able to get it. So yeah, this is an exclusive to Forbidden Planet International. Really nice, really good purchase. Highly recommend to anyone who wants to get this figure to buy it. So that pretty much wraps up this review. Am I going to do any more? Maybe. As I say, I'm not really keen on doing action figure reviews, but if there's something like this that really sort of perks my interest, I would naturally want to do a review. So I don't know, maybe if you feel that I should do more action figure reviews, leave a comment below saying, Dan, love your review, please do carry on doing some more. Or don't do another review again, Dan, you're shite. But anyway, so thank you for watching this review. Make sure you hit subscribe for more exclusive YouTube content, and footage such as reviews and things from my channel. So thank you for watching this review, and I will see you in my next review, whatever that will be.